What's up, guys? We're back once again. It's been a minute. It's been just super busy for us the last few weeks, but we're back at it today, and we are looking at Into the Flames because they just dropped an update on July the 9th. They snuck that one by me. Looking at Steam at the patch notes, it looks like it's, well, for one, it's build 2082 is now the current one. It's got multiple bug fixes. It looks like a lot of them dealing with the tiller ladder. It says fix the tiller turntable that was floating, tiller chrome scale, gaps in the rear bumper, not being able to change ladder color, fix collision boxes from other trucks being under command SUV. So it looks like some cosmetic and small tweaks to models and stuff like that. Kent County as a whole had update to the water depth to be a maximum depth of about waist deep for your player character. I honestly, like a lot of these, I never noticed. Kent County update, bug fixes, stairs on Station 8, row home. Yeah, it looks like just a few fixes here. Fix Station 8, row home B, having door blocking room inside. Yeah, some of these invisible doors and double doors that we've come across in the past. I do remember some of these. Fix Station 1 static or strip mall static meshes. Station 5, house B, having no address in CAD. Fix Kent Avenue windows and doors being doubled up. Yeah, we've seen some of this stuff. Rework Station 4 hotel building, more fires, windows, doors, rooms, removed floating AC units, reduced smoke, added Station 2 trailer park. That's one we need to see about looking at. Added 2 new high-rise fires to Station 8 area, Andrews Towers and Council Flats. Those are definitely new. Added a new hazmat call to Station 8 area, added a burger stand emergency in Station 8. Added a hazmat to Station 2, added a hazmat to Station 3. So yeah, just it looks like a bunch of fixes, right? A bunch of fixes, and adding some new calls and things like that, which is always good. I don't think they could ever add too much because that's what keeps the game interesting and going. And honestly, on like the firefighting genre of gaming here lately, has been really super stale. There just hasn't been a lot going on. I miss the days, and I've said this many times, I miss the days where we had like Emerge, Into the Flames, the Squad, like all this stuff going on. We had tons of stuff we could do, and here's kind of stagnated a little bit, but I know Into the Flames is working on some new stuff as far as Into the Flames 2. He dropped that developer video the other day, which we might have to look at, but yeah, hopefully it'll pick back up, right? He also did vehicle handling global changes to trucks. And max speed is now set at 68 mile an hour. Trucks accelerate much slower too. So that's basically what they've added and what they fixed. I think right now what we're going to do is check out one of the HighRise fires that was added to Station 8. So let's take a look at that. All right, so we're over at Station 8. Station 8 is going to be the European style one. I think you guys said this one was based off of a TV show or something. So as you guys know, Spur doesn't watch TV. I watch very little. I have very little time to watch, but I think it is based on something. Either way, it's pretty nice. It's something a little different, right? I would honestly love to see like a whole European-based map, really, versus like splitting a map between kind of European and kind of American. I would just like to see like a European map. Doesn't have to be anything big. Like I think something in the countryside of England, like the English countryside, would be really cool. Doesn't have to be a major city or anything like that. Yeah, so let's look at these fires real fast. Let's go to emergencies, force dispatch call. Let's go up to address, and let's just put in 8 and search that, and that should come up. Station 8, yeah, Station 8 flats, flats. Now I remember there were a few of these that I would try to start and they wouldn't necessarily pop. They wouldn't do anything. So I don't know if that's fixed, but I can't remember which one it was that was doing that. So Station 8 garage, row home, factory, warehouse, office, high rise, hotel, row home, taxpayer, cinema, junkyard, training tower, medical. So it said in the patch notes there were 2 that were added, but I only see the 1. So I guess we'll just go with that one and see what happens. Where's it at exactly? Let's go to the map. So yeah, it's not too terribly far away. It's just off the main road. Let's go to emergencies and en route. Nice. Okay, and I kind of want to change this helmet too. We hardly ever do that, right? Gear, change gear. Where's it at? Special ops, update code name, gear customization, helmet. Standard. There we go. Way different approach on helmets, right? Honestly, I kind of like this one a little better, right? I dig it. But either way, way different approach on helmets, at least, right? Like between Europe and United States, like that's a huge difference. Let's look and see. Can we do? I was wanting to see if we could do the turnout gear too. Man, I don't see anything off the top of my head, and we're not going to get too like terribly far into it. But let's go ahead and go. Let's hit L for the lights. No, not that. This is what we need right here. Yes. All right, so kind of around, right this way. Man, this truck is in bad shape, or I should say engine, right? This engine's in bad shape. Like, it looks really wore out. Definitely way slower, man. Like, she feels like she's definitely got some weight behind her, but the steering was, like, still really twitchy. At least with a keyboard. I'm using a keyboard and my mouse. I'm trying to bump it, like, really quick to center it up, and it's like it's a huge, you can see what it's doing. That's like hitting the key like one time. Of course, you use WASD to steer, right? Or A and D to steer, W and S to speed up and slow down. Okay, this is our location right here, right? Top out. It's top floor, of course, right? Top floor. It's always the very top floor. Question is, do they have an elevator inside, or do we need to use the fire escape? That I really don't know, to be honest. Let's get yeah, forcible entry. We'll take it. Let's go inside and take a peek. Oh man, they got the front door locked. What is that? There we go. It's like it's a well, I don't want to say a public building. I was going to say like an apartment complex or something, but it seems more like offices than anything. Dude, it's interesting. The alarm isn't going off, at least downstairs. It seems like it'd be going off through the entire building. I don't hear anything. I was just looking around to see if there's like, man, they locked all the doors. I want to see if I can find an elevator or a stairwell or something. Yeah, they're doing some work in here. Every single freaking door is locked. I hate that. I look at it this way. Exterior doors, fine. Lock them, right? I'm not sure about this one because it's a major, like, high-rise. I kind of picture it like Die Hard, where you go in and it has, like, the reception area. Who remembers Die Hard? You know, the reception area and the security down there. If this is, in fact, like an office building, I think this is going to be the back door. Of course, the back door is unlocked. Man, are you kidding? Here's stairs. Let's see. Does this take us up? Okay, I hear the alarm. It just keeps going, right? Like it just, you know what? We're just going to take the back stairs. This building just goes on forever. It really just does. It goes on forever. Let's drop this guy here. We don't need him right now. We need to look at the map and look at our hydrant situation. So we don't have a hydrant anywhere close by. We've got one on the corner across the street. So I think that's what we're going to have to look at. And honestly, I kind of like, this is... What station is this right here? 7, right? I think 7 just has a ladder. I think 9 has an engine. 7 has a truck. 9 has an engine. 8 has a ladder. Yeah, I don't see anything else. So I think 9 is what we need to come out of. We need another engine to get on the hydrant down there, and then we'll just relay to this one. So let's go tab fire stations. Station 9 is an engine. Let's do station 7 is a ladder, in fact. Okay, so yeah, I was right on that. Let's go let's just teleport straight. Yeah, nice. All right, hit L once again for lights. F to open up the door. Ooh, I like this one. I love the all red lights. Blue is pretty cool. Where I grew up, you know, as a kid and teen, blue lights were always the cops. Cops had nothing but blue lights. Police, state troopers, at least for the town that I lived in the state troopers in Alabama, right? They all had blue lights. Nothing but blue lights. And red was on the fire trucks. I know it's not like always like that, but... Okay, this one is like really finicky to steer keyboard and mouse, it seems like. I think, yeah, I kind of think this way. Oops, sorry, wrong turn. Let's go. All right, there's the fire building, and our hydrant should be on the corner straight ahead up here. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's a red top. No. That sucks. That sucks big time. We're not going to have enough because we need like 300 to do the high rise. 300 of pressure, whatever, the hose line, the pressure, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Man, yeah, we got to go to this one. This is going to suck, but it is what it is. We got to do it. I'm not doing the red top because there's instances where you could boost off that thing and still not have enough. It's weird driving this engine in this get up. That's why I don't like the mixed maps. I like, because like you're mixing different equipment and styles and gear and everything. So it honestly, it kind of takes me out of it a little bit when you do that, right? Okay, we got you. Okay, there we go. Left click. Let's get hydrant rich. I go to the back of the back driver's side. Just have it, you know, have it. Okay, he's charged. Go pump panel, tank fill. Open it up all the way. So yeah, we've got a ton coming in, so that's good because we're almost empty anyway. I'm almost positive we need to send that dude at least 300. Right, operating pressures, standard 120 to 180, deck gun 100, high rise 300. Okay, yeah, so we got to send 300 into the building to get that to work. It always kind of throws me for a loop that it's only 100 for a deck gun or monitor. I always thought it was more than that. Okay, let's exit out of this. So we need to do is run a relay down to this other guy. So those are all small. No, is there not? I really love this engine. Like, I love the rims on this thing. Look amazing. Like, those rims are legit. Those are like what? Like Bud? Those are absolutely really, really legit. Yeah, we don't have a large. Okay, so we need to do on this side, large discharge 5. Okay, we'll run him down there. Hopefully this will reach. That red top, like, we could very well not even get enough double to have what we need for the building. Okay, let's run this guy down. So a lot of their connections and pumping stuff is going to be on the rear, which is very different connections. Intake. There we go. Okay, he's connected up. Pump panel, tank fill. Open this guy up all the way before we run all the way back down to get our water going. Yeah, we may go after go over the dev video that he posted the other week. I thought it was really interesting, some of the stuff that he was doing. It really appealed to me, especially, I don't know if you guys caught it, but he had like 2 tools on the equipment, the engines and the ladders, kind of like a merge where you go up and you open it up and you get your tool. I really like that. I like that a lot. I'm glad he's going that way. To me, like, for me to be the happiest in firefighting gaming, I would love to see like a legit study level, like really involved game. And I know that doesn't appeal to a large majority of people because you have a lot of console, like they just get on to play, right? They just want to squirt some water on the fire and drive the equipment and that be it. But I don't know, I would love to see like a really hardcore kind of study level game. Okay, so back to pump panel, and it doesn't show us. I guess I did the wrong. I don't know. Connections intake. All right, there you go. Tank fill. Yeah, it shows us not having anything coming in. So do we have passenger intake? Driver intake. You know what? Let's try it on that. Let's see if it'll work. Go back to this guy. Let's go connections, supply, because I don't know. Something's kind of weird with that. Driver intake. There we go. There we go. Now it's working. It was just a little buggy, right? Like I had to put it all the way back in and then pull it back out, and now it's okay. All right, so it may very well have worked on the back one here. It just was, I guess it's because we opened it before we actually had water coming in. All right, let's go to our equipment and let's go tools. Let's look at, where's that? Hose bundle. Nice. We need that. Can we get, there we go. Okay, we got that guy. Can we swap? Yes, we can. We can swap with R back and forth. I guess use the fire escape on the back. Oh, no, we can't do this yet. Never mind. We can't do that. Oh, we just lost it. Right? We totally... Wait a minute. Put this down. There we go. R. Okay. And we'll drop him right there as well. Okay. Now we need to run to the building itself. That's very important. We would have been in bad shape. Large discharge for. There we go. So now we need to run this to the building. It's like a standpipe. This is built into the building here. All right, pump panel. Discharge 4. We need like 300. 304 is good enough. I don't think 4 is going to make much of a difference. Now we can get our stuff and proceed to head upstairs. Take on this fire. I don't see any smoke, guys. I don't know if this is going to be legit or not. We may go through a whole bunch of nothing for nothing, right? Let's keep going. This is the stair. I've had bad luck with these stairs before. I've fallen off of them. The ones without the handrails. It's easy to do. Keep going. I think there's one more. Yeah, okay, there's that one. And honestly, it sounds like, oof, that's how you fall off right there and die. Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing on the top. Oh, dang it. We need a hook too. Yeah, we need a hook. We can't even move this out of the way without a hook. Like, that really kind of sucks, honestly. Let's go down to the floor below. I think from you guys that are real life firefighters said you always start from the floor below because it's kind of like a safe area. Okay, so this is how we get upstairs. The thing that sucks is like every single freaking door inside is locked. Like, who does that? Who does that? That would be like me going through my house and locking every door. Figures. Yeah, I think interior, like, you could come across a locked interior door. I mean, never say never, right? But I really feel like interior doors need to be mostly unlocked. Maybe like 90% unlocked. There we go. That one. It's like the one to the bathroom is the one that's unlocked, but it's multiple, like for multiple people. So I guess I get that. Doors blocked. That is the one that we just hit up that we couldn't get by. So where is that alarm at? Is the question. Where? There we go. Nice. Okay. What is this? It's under control. Seriously, it's under control. Like, we didn't even... We just did the alarm. And it's literally, it's under control. Oh man, that really just kind of, honestly, that kind of sucks a little bit. It really just does. Like, we went through all that work just for that to happen. Okay, you know what? We're going to, man. That sucks. That was really super anticlimactic. I'll be honest. It was very, very anticlimactic. Let's put this back. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's just, let's start over. Let's start over. Yeah, let's start over. Let's go back. Let's go, exit to menu. Yeah, I don't want to put all that stuff away. Let's just start over from scratch. We'll see if we can find one other fire to look at. Maybe something kind of good. Let's do... Come on, there we go. Launch offline. There we go. Now we're back. So there was like something about a food stand, right? Emergencies. Force dispatch. 8. Food stand. There we go. Okay, so then now we need to teleport back to 8. Let's just do that. Fire stations. Station 8, teleport, let it load in. Let's look at the map, see where this place is at. A little ways away, not too bad. Get this. So someone left a comment and asked about when we're gonna get back to streaming too. I really don't know at this moment. Like during the summer is really hard for me to stream in the mornings. There's just a lot going on. So I've been looking at tweaking the stream schedule. It may have to be one of those deals where it's after lunch. It's just really crazy trying to get something going in the morning. If I do, I'm like super rushed and probably not able to get it started on time. So it's best to just change it to later in the day and just be better prepared, right? Instead of like trying to rush, you know, like no tomorrow to be able to get it set up and ready to go. All right, here's our food stand. Yeah, this thing is really slow. Like this thing... Got a hydrant down here on this corner, it looks like. Oh, it's cool. It's like a little food stand in a park or something. Okay. This is cool. Well, we got some actual fires, so I mean, that's good at least. All right, let's do driver intake. Hit you, left click. Go back, tools, hydrant wrench, turn it on. Let's go back to gear. Let's do an air pack. And let's get a hand line. We'll stretch a little hand line over there. Discharge 1. Nice. Pump panel. Let's charge it. Discharge 1. Actually, tank fill first. There we go. Plenty. We don't bother with tank to pump. We're purely running off the pressure of the hydrant. Let's see. I think it's like 130. Perfect. 130 is what I like to try to go with when we can. This is cool. Nice little park area. All right, let's get it. Let's hit it and quit it. I would think outside you would like. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fog. I see. It was actually like a building and it's done burned to the studs. So this is kind of legit here. Nice. This is cool. I dig it. I like the fog pattern when you're working on studs like this. It covers more area. There you go. All right, we got that one. Is there a way to even, like, you can't even make entry to this, can you? Come on. There we go. Let's keep hitting it. Let's see if we can kind of hit it down the length of these here. It looks like the floor. Okay, it's got floor joists too. Those are burning. This just doesn't want to go out down here. Maybe it's because it's in the ground, or I'm just not hitting it enough. We'll keep. Oh, so you go in on this side. All right, there we go. I'm not exactly sure how this mechanic works, to be honest. I don't know if it's like a single area you need to hit on these studs, or it's like all of them as a whole, or what, but see if we can get this floor out. I'm not optimistic. There we go. We did get it, so it is doable. So now we just need the ceiling. Nice. That's pretty cool. That's a cool little call, right? It's not too terribly involved or too much of a pain. That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it looks like there's more calls. We just got to figure out which ones are which. We know we got some hazmat, or supposedly there's another HighRise. Something about the trailer park around Station 2. We probably need to take a peek at that sometime. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end this one here. Love all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, it's been kind of quiet on my part here lately, and like I said, things have just been super busy, so we're going to try to work something out and see if we can get back to doing some streams. It probably won't be as hardcore as we were before when my kids were in school, but we'll see what we can do. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like down below, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and we'll catch you next time. Peace. No, big cat, no. Stop. Oh, no, kitty. That's a MIG. That's a MIG over a spin. Okay. It's the weirdest day ever. Oh no, he just fell. Oh, nice. I just did it for the heck of it just to see. Man, that washed it up like stupid fast. I guess when you're hitting it with 130 PSI, it's going to wash it off really quick. Look at that. It looks absolutely beautiful, right? Yeah, it looks amazing. That's what I'm talking about.